I don't have the fancy webcam, or I have it, but I this fucking thing. It's like fuck that. So there we go. It made me. There we go. All right, whatever. Jeez. The goblin. All right. What was I? All right. So I've been getting better at it. I've been getting pretty good at it. I've been like, I swear, if it's not me, I'm gonna be so fucking mad. I'm not like disappointed. It means all my work, all the work I'm doing, then is for nothing. All this sort of like, it's like they're corralling, but then I'm corralling my mind as well back to the old. At least 2 months ago or something. It's something, I tell you. To have a viewer in your mind, man, I tell you, it's something to. It's hard not to just like, because you can't get them out of your head. So you constantly try to like undercut and like and say these things like this and this to get them to, you know. And so I have to. I'm learning that I'm getting better at. What the fuck is that? That's kind of crazy looking. All right. So I'm getting better at learning how to. How to get rid of that, and how to not undercut every fucking time and be like, rah, 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 you know, I'm like learning just to, you know, and go forward. So again, if it's not me, I'm gonna be so fucking disappointed. But whatever, I have to get past that. Because, like I said, if it's not me, then it's somebody doing it. Then there's somebody going, you know. So, whatever. But yeah, I've been doing pretty good at it. It's just so fucking. It's like, so then yesterday I was thinking about a fucking midget, and then I fucking saw a midget in the store, and I'm sorry if that offends you, and I hope it doesn't. I think there are people too, little person, or I don't know. You know, you can't fucking pick what you look like, people. You can't fucking pick what you look like. So. Anyways, I was thinking about this. I had a variety of thoughts, or I think they're my thoughts. We're getting into it now. So I had a variety of thoughts, and then I think it was that morning, or it was either the night before, where I had this variety of thoughts, or the day before, or that day. I think it was that day, where I had the thoughts, and I had these scenarios like that literally mimicked what I saw when I went to the grocery store. So how do I fucking handle that shit? You know, how do I fucking deal with that? How do I like see, this is easy, this with the sort of, but when it's like, that sounds so fucking bad. That's what sucks about it too. It sounds so fucking bad. That's what pisses me off about it. I wish I could go back 2 months ago, man. Because that's what I learned, that I learned that they really don't like it. So then you know what I mean? What are you gonna do, you know? And that's the fucking truth, man. You know? This coffee's like really hot, so I'm sipping it. That's the fucking truth. And I guess this kind of goes into like where I was saying about I let them be my mind. I let them be my mind, and I go along with all the skits and all the shit, and I go around with being like I can't live a life where I just don't get fucked with like this way, and then I try to do things that I want to do. That can't happen. You know. So it's like I mean, imagine that happening to you. You're thinking about something, or at least some thoughts are happening, or thinking them for you, and then you go into a place, uh, and all of your thoughts are riddled in the store, and all are like throughout the store or something. It was um, I don't know if I want to talk about it, but it was the midget was or sorry, not the midget, the human being that is below it. I don't know how many feet, but the little person was one. I mean, what are the odds that I think of a little person, and then I go shopping that same day or the night before, and then I distinctively run into a little person. You know, so I mean, I just don't know. I don't get how. I mean, imagine that happening to you. You know, don't you think you'd go fucking insane? So, it, and it's like that all the time. And then there was one. I think it was like. See if I can figure out a way to say this appropriately. Um, I was thinking like I don't want to say that one. I won't say that one. But it wasn't too bad. And I remember seeing that there, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of crazy. So I'm like, what the fuck? How am I supposed to fucking? So how am I supposed to fucking try to fix this fucking shit when this is happening? When the reality's being fucked with? It pisses me off, man. It makes me so fucking mad. But then I can't go into that madness and that trap because it just fuels it, you know? So I have to just like, it's so fucking hard. It's so difficult, man. It's like, that's why I say I would not wish it on anybody else. It's the most difficult fucking thing. Because it's this, you know? It's all this. It's all up here, this. It's so fucking hard. I can wield a hammer, you know, I could do that. That's fucking, you know what I mean? But something that's like up here with all this shit, man. I don't wish this shit on my fucking enemy, man. That's how you know how bad it is. But anyways, I wrote this. It says, yeah, so this is just maybe like 15 minutes ago or something. It says, I've been writing things in here so that it's all kind of instead of all this, you know. So I've been writing things in here, and it says, what's it going to take for them to stop what they're doing, and we begin working on this Congress. And I was thinking about the store and all this these sort of Truman-y skits that are related to the mind. It's so fucking fucked up. Who is that doing that, you know? Is that a simulation? Is that a human being organizing all that? Is that the government organizing that? Is that somebody with a lot of money organizing that? Like, it's just fucked up. Stop that. You know? But yeah, so I've been doing pretty good, I think, today with it, and just a sort of calm and a sort of a steady stream of thought, without any disdain, without any yeah, just without any disdain. It's very similar to the white bear. I've noticed that when I'll acknowledge certain things, but I'll have to respond to it in my head, and I'll say like, you know, I'll go like this instead of going, yeah. So asserting control in a positive way, not in some negative way. Um, but reminder, I shouldn't have to fucking do that anyways. But whatever, trying to make it work. But oh, and then today, this is what I said today too. Yeah. Here's an observation. It was, uh, I can't, I can't get out of this disdain. Um, to them is passive aggressive internal disdain and slight, as it should. I said. I keep filling in for them, the lens. Uh, it says it also feels like I cannot address in my mind. I don't know what that means. I don't. It feels. It also. Yeah. So it feels. That's what I was just saying about it. I've been addressing it, but in a way that is non-disdainful, but in a way that I like it. The way that I like the just like the me, not like you know. So says try not to pay attention to what's in front of. No disdain. It says. And then I was talking to GPT and we're talking about make a buffer. But then the buffer, then after the buffer is the white bear, which if you Google just white bear if you want to know what that is. It sounds like a fucking lunatic going the white bear and the fucking princess and the white princess and the fucking and the veg, all this shit. But the white is the I forget the actual name for it besides the white bear. But after the white bear, after the barrier, that's so fucking nuts. I've just been thinking about all this shit. So, but yeah, there's the thought, and then there's the barrier, and so try not to address what's beyond the barrier, and beyond the barrier, ironically, no pun intended, is the white bear, and so it makes it difficult to sort of how do you say it like I don't know, maybe we're doing here. It feels like I cannot address it in my mind, so then I address it in a different way, a way that's me, like I was saying, and not a way that's not me. So then, I was really fucking pissed earlier. I was saying like, I already have images I don't want to see. I don't need any more, So I already have all these sort of all these fucking images that I don't need. I don't need to see something else to sort of fuck with me. Like if I went to the store right now, I know that, or I don't know that for sure right now, but my past experience tells me that if I did, I would see something that would like be fucking with me or personalized to me. And I know that seems crazy, but that's what it feels like goes on. And so that's why I was so fucking mad. I was like, I already have images I don't want to see. I don't need any more to sort of, you know what I mean? So there's that. And then I was writing about Congress and stuff. But yeah, that's the thing that bothers me. I'm like, I put a little picture on the. I put a free internet here, free perma web. Cancel culture. I'm telling you, that shit's gonna fucking kill you. The cancel culture shit. That shit's gonna fucking. Cancel culture is like a parasite, and it's a host, and it's like it wraps. It's like this, and it squeezes you. Y'all have to get rid of that fucking shit. It's just my observation, my opinion. Permaweb, free permaweb. Free internet. It's funny how that's what it all started with too. I think like 2-3 years ago. It was all about, because everything is, so you make a joke or something, or I mean, I wasn't making jokes, but I had to be careful about that, because then that's sort of subjective. Let me not go there, because that's sort of subjective. But yeah, this is really what it's about here. It says, what's it? Oh, look at that. Like a little reflective thing going on here. What's it going to take for them to stop what they are doing and we begin working on this Congress? I'd rather that than all this skit shit. I either have a simulation fucking with me or a bunch of humans. I can't figure which. It's on here now. I'm going to make another video on Congress. I don't want this to be too long. Do you know what I'm talking about, or is this crazy? Because let me wipe this over here. I don't want to talk about it like that, but yeah, I've been working on that fucking disdain, and it seems to sort of work. Again, if it's not me, then I don't know what to say about that. Alright, I'm gonna do a Congress video.